Good morning, our dear Father Rashid, honored guests, administration, parents, and students. Under the kind patronage of our dear Father Rashid, Mistri, this stage has hosted us English Day participants for 11 consecutive years. And everyone watched our development from eager newcomers into professional stage supervisors. To mark this new level of theatrical achievement, we have decided to aim higher this year, choosing William Shakespeare as our theme of the English Day, finding extracts of his famous plays, understanding their concepts, and finally, drawing analogies with our daily life. When we first encounter Shakespeare, by the way, it can feel like a different language, totally different of our modern language, distant, even intimidating, a strange, poetic puzzle full of unfamiliar words. But as we start to dig into his plays, we realize that these stories are about familiar things, love and jealousy, ambition and betrayal, friendship and power. Shakespeare's character experienced all kinds of emotions we human beings experience nowadays. His work shows us what it means to be human, to struggle, to succeed, and to face failure. This is why Shakespeare still matters. He captures the full range of human feelings and emotions in the ways that feel surprisingly modern. In Romeo and Juliet, for example, we see two young people falling in love, defying family expectations. In King Lear, the theme of filial ingratitude is very vital nowadays. In Macbeth, we watch how ambition, when taken too far, can corrupt the best of people. And in Hamlet, we see someone wrestle with the grief and complex questions about life and injustice. These plays give us valuable lessons, but they also give us the chance to improve our own skills, like critical thinking, empathy, and creativity. When we analyze these characters, we learn to see the world through someone else's eyes, to think deeply about human motives, and to question the decisions people make. Performing or even just reading Shakespeare's words out loud can help us become better communicators, discover the emotions, challenges, and dreams that these characters carry, and realize how close they are to our own. Moreover, our aim of this English Day was not only to imitate Shakespeare's plays and to put them on stage. Our role here was to find situations in our modern life, grappling with choices, following our hearts, dealing with family dynamics. We tried to write similar scenarios of our modern life, imitating Shakespeare's ones, to show that all what he depicted many years ago is still alive and vital nowadays. In the end, studying Shakespeare is not only about understanding old literature, it's about connecting with ideas that challenge and inspire us, recognizing our place in the long shared human history of stories, and recognizing our place and our identity as 21st century citizens. Shakespeare helps us to see how literature connects us across generations and cultures. His plays have been adapted into countless languages, settings, and styles, showing that they belong to everyone. That is why the title of our English Day today is Shakespeare Now and Then, Not of Any Age. Next time, Miss, you open Shakespeare's plays, students of grade 10 and 10, I'm addressing you. Try to see it not as an old text, but as a mirror of our feelings. While performing, we would like to ask you, students of grades 8, 9, and 10, to watch carefully, to understand the plays, because we'll be putting some questions on resources, in addition to the lessons we gave you about Shakespeare to prepare you for this day. Finally, taking this opportunity, I would like to thank everyone whose encouragement and dedication helped us in organizing this event. Our dear Father Rashid, your smile of satisfaction, and nodding of your head while we are performing, your sincere appreciation of our work, Your words of encouragement promote our work every year, making us forget all the restless, tiring job we do within 3 months of preparation. Ustaz Ramzi, administration, thank you for your consecutive support. Our English teachers who helped me in practicing with students, Ms. Oksana, Ms. Tamara, Ms. Dima, Ms. Noor, Ms. Fadia. Ustaz Farouk, Ustaz Riyad, thank you for understanding theatrical and drama support. Ustaz Jad, students of grade 9 and 10, Hussam El-Zobi, Isa, Sanat Karachi, thank you for your digital support. Music teacher, Ustaz Yusuf Musharbash, dance performance supervisor, Ms. Sarah Sarouf, thank you. Students of grade 8, 9, and 10, my special thanks to you. Your names are listed in the program of the English Day. You have done a great job preparing for this day, practicing with us for almost 3 months. Backstage assistants, Ms. Manar, Ms. Busaina, Mr. Musa, Mr. Mohammed, Tatiana, Hussam, thank you everyone for your support. Let the show begin.
To be or not to be, that is the question.
Speak out your mind, my friend. I am to listen.
What a serious situation I find myself in. I seem to have lost the recollection of my own creations. How fascinating, how utterly fascinating. Would my characters, my stories, still hold place in people's hearts? With my plays, I walk through the ages, through the generations, passing my messages through.
Perhaps we should put it to the test.
There was a time my sonnets, my plays were priceless. Noble men and women used to gather just to watch my work on stage. The sound of outraging applause was the sign of my success. Nowadays, these folk, staring at their screens, watching reels and listening to music, in total harmony with nonsense and despair. Their faces speak of nothing but excitement, of entertainment their visual world provides.
My friend,
Yes, my friend.
the sound of despair reach my ears and make my soul sad. Mine eyes smell onions. Do you think you are forgotten? Look at this.
Time is very long for those who wait, very fast for those who are scared, very long for those who lament, very short for those who celebrate. But for those who love, time is eternal. William Shakespeare, Sonnet 19.
I can hold my breath. I can bind my tongue. I can stay awake for days if that's what you want. Give you all I am. I can fake a smile. I can force a laugh. I can dance and play the part if that's what you ask. Be your everything. I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. But I'm only human, and I bleed when I fall down. I'm only human, and I crash and All the world's a stage, and all men and women merely players. They have their exits and their entrances, and one man in his time plays many parts, his acts being 7 ages. At first the infant, mewling and puking in his nurse's arms, then the whining schoolboy, with his satchel and shining morning face, creeping like snail unwillingly to school, and then the lover,
sighing like the furnace, with a woeful ballad, made to his mistress' eyebrow. Then a soldier, full of strange oaths, and bearded like the pard, jealous in honor, sudden and quick in quarrel, seeking the bubble reputation, even in the cannon's mouth. And then the justice, in fair round belly, with good cap lined, with eyes severe, and a beard of formal cut, full of wise souls and modern instances. And so he plays his part, the 6A shifts into the lean and slippered pantaloon.
with spectacles on nose and pouch on side, his youthful hose well saved, a world too wide. For his shrunk shank and his big manly voice, turning again toward childish treble pipes and whistles in his sound. Last scene of all that ends this strange, eventful history is second childishness and mere oblivion. Without teeth, without eyes, without taste, and without anything. And this is it.
Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet is a timeless tragedy that talks about the complexities of love, fate, and familial conflict. Set in Verona, the play tells the story of 2 young lovers whose romance is doomed by the bitter conflict between their 2 families, the Montagues and the Capulets.
Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou? Romeo? Dude, your location services are off again.
It's not my fault, Jules. I'm not on Wi-Fi. If you love me, forget about the Wi-Fi.
Forget Wi-Fi. I'd rather forget my math test tomorrow. But anyway, meet me by the vending machines. Buy the soda, not the chips.
Jules, chips or soda, I don't mind, as long as we're together. Unless, do you still have the sushi snacks? I'll come over there with some.
You're coming for the snacks and not me? Unbelievable.
No, it's totally you. You're my favorite person, you know.
Nice save, Romeo. Now get to class before the bell rings.
What is this nonsense? More of your conversation will infect my team. There is no more faith in you than in a stewed prune.
My friend, thou art as fat as butter. The next Romeo and Juliet will make you cry. Come with me.
Juliet. Copy after me.
Okay.
You're off note, Juliet. But I know with practice you will make it.
Okay.
Good luck.
Romeo? Romeo? Yeah, you may.
My love, my sweetheart, I'll die before I hear your voice.
Girl, I'll die before I hear your voice. Fake عني, you call me love and life, and when it comes to action, you simply swallow your words.
No, I'm serious. I know how rich your parents are and how many houses they have in Abdul. And when they see me, the poor guy from the outskirts of Amman, they, the noble people from Abdul, will send me to the prison all at once.
Do escape to Cyprus, where my aunt lives?
My moon, my eyes. If you had some money from your father's rich pockets,
My father has many new deals and companies to run. He won't be able to give cash at once.
I might go for shawarma sandwich with extra mayonnaise.
Oh no, now you're gonna make me feel guilty or make me cry for you?
Hello, Juliet. Wait. Is this a delivery boy? Who let him in? I told you not to let strangers in.
Sorry. He just brought the wrong shawarma.
Right?
It seemed it was the wrong shawarma order, Juliet.
Juliet? Who's that? I saw this guy before in our area, but I knew immediately he does not belong to our place.
Yes, he looks like a gas distributor or a cleaner. More even a delivery boy. What do you think of this, Dad?
Hello, sir. Your order is ready. Who's gonna pay?
What?
I let myself in, sir. I know I'm not the rich guy you want for your daughter, Juliet, but I love him, and I'll spend my life proving I am worthy.
Love? You say love? What love? What love? What does your love have to do with our family reputation? What would my family, business partners, say when they see him? Yeah, Juliet.
Papa, stop. I love him too. And your reputation won't keep me happy.
You know what? I really can't believe. I can't believe that you will be able to survive without your expensive phone, brand new car, helpful maids, and go live with him in the شو بسموه?
Outskirts of Amman.
Outskirts of Amman, in poverty and hunger. مجدولين. يا مجدولين, come see your daughter going insane from love.
Our modern drama of Romeo and Juliet has just started. Better than any other. We should record it, I guess.
Yes, that seems kind of cool.
Majduleen. I'm as always in the kitchen, teaching our maids to cook proper maglube. For you, my dear husband. What is the matter?
You see, your magluba really went upside down. See your daughter twisted upside down. Her future telling me she wanted to marry this poor Romeo. I think I'm going insane.
Allah, come on, Dad.
Let me go and lie down.
Good job, guys. Now for 2 days he will not nag and make me crazy with his request. And I can easily go and visit my family in Irbid. Leave quickly before he gets to his business again. Here you go, take your money.
The balcony scene in Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet is one of his most famous works, largely because it beautifully captures the intensity and purity of young love. In this scene, Romeo and Juliet express their deep feelings for one another in a setting that is both intimate and dramatic.
Two households, both alike in dignity, in fair Verona, where we lay our scene, from ancient grudge break to new mutiny, where civil blood makes civil hands unclean. Forth, the fatal loins of these two foes, a pair of star-crossed lovers take their life, whose misadventured piteous overthrows do with their death bury their parents' strife. The fearful passage of their death marked love, and the continuance of their parents' rage, which but their children's end naught could remove, is now the 2 hours traffic of our stage, the which if you with patient ears attend, what here shall miss, our toil shall strive to mend.
But soft, what light through yonder window breaks? It's the east, and Juliet's the sun. Arise, fair sun, and kill the envious moon, who is already sick and pale with grief, that though her maid art far more fair than she.
O Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou, Romeo? Deny thy father and refuse thy name, and if thou wilt not, Be but sworn, my love, and I'll no longer be a Capulet.
I take thee at thy word. Call me but love, and I'll new be baptized. Henceforth, I never will be Romeo.
'Tis but thy name that is my enemy. Thou art thyself, thou not a Montague. What's a Montague? It's nor hand, nor foot, nor face, nor arm, nor any other part belonging to a man. Oh, be some other name.
I will, my love. I'll give you my name, my family, everything to you. But canst thou truly trust me, even as the stars conspire to keep us apart?
'Tis but love that guides thee here. But love, as fierce as it is, cannot change fate.
Pure romantic love is so rare nowadays.
Love and respect in families is essential.
It is a pity ungratefulness prevails and still hurts pure hearts.
Georgia, wrap me up in all yours. I want you in my arms, and let me hold ya. I'll never let you go again like I did. Oh, I used to say
I would never fall in love again until I found her. I said I would never fall unless it's you I fall into. I was lost within the darkness, but then I found her, I found you. Heaven, when I held you again, how could we ever just be friends? I would rather die than let you go. Juliet or Romeo, how I heard you say
I would never fall in love again until I found her. I said I would never fall unless it's you I fall. Darkness, but then I found her, I found you. I would never fall in love again until I found her. I said I would never fall unless it's you I fall into. I was lost within the darkness, but then I found her, I found you. I found you.
L'âme en peine, il vit mais par la peine. Il attend devant cette photo d'antan. Il n'est pas fou, il y croit c'est tout. Il la voit partout, il attend debout. Une rose à la main, pareil n'a n'a de sens et l'air est lourd. Le regard absent, il est seul et il parle. Souvent il n'est pas fou, il lève ses doux, il la voit partout, il attend debout, debout, une rose à la main, non, quand plus rien ne le retient. Dans sa love story, dans sa love story, dans sa love story, sa love story. Prends ma main, promets-moi que tout ira bien. Serre-moi fort, près de toi je rêve encore. Oui, oui je veux rester, mais je ne sais plus aimer, j'ai été trop bête. Je t'en prie arrête, arrête comme je regrette. Non, je ne voulais pas tout ça. Je serai riche et je t'offrirai tout mon or. Et si tu t'en fiches, je t'attendrai sur le port. Et si tu m'ignores, je t'offrirai mon dernier souffle de vie. Dans ma love story, dans ma love story, dans ma love story, ma love story.
Shakespeare's King Lear is a profound tragedy that explores themes of power, madness, loyalty, and family. The play centers around the aging King Lear, who, in an attempt to divide his kingdom among his 3 daughters, is betrayed by the 2 he trusts the most and abandoned to madness and despair.
لا لا لسه قلت زوجي لسه قلت زوجي
Where are my daughters? Bring them here.
Good morning, Your Majesty. Good morning, Lord. Good morning, Father.
Meantime, we shall express all our darker purpose. Give me the map there. Now that we have divided in 3 our kingdom, and its sacrifice intent to shake all cares and businesses to the younger strength, while we unburden crowd towards death. Tell me, my daughters, which of you shall we say doth love us most? Goneril, our eldest born, speak first.
Sir, I do love you more than words can wield the matter, dearer than eyesight, space, and liberty, beyond what can be valued, rich or rare, no less than life, with grace, health, beauty, and honor, as much as child ever loved or father found, a love that makes breath poor and speech unable. Beyond all manner of so much, I love you.
What shall Cordelia speak? I can and be silent. What will I do when it's my turn to speak? I can only love and be silent.
Of all these bounds, even from this line to this, with shadowy forests and deep dark rivers, and what is skirted meets, now we make you the Lady of Albany. What says our second daughter, our dearest Regan, wife of Cornwall? Speak.
Sir, in my true heart, I find my sister named my verdant love. Only she comes too short that I profess myself an enemy to all other joys. And I find that the only thing that makes me truly happy is your dear highness's love.
Then poor Cordelia, and yet not so. I am sure my love is more ponderous than my tongue, And now it's poor Cordelia's turn. Yet I'm not poor at all, since I know my love is weightier and more sincere than my words.
What can you see to do a third more expensive than your sisters? Speak to you and your ears. Now I give this third large of my fair kingdom, which is no less in area, value, or beauty than the land I gave to Goneril. But now for Cordelia, the joy of my life, through the youngest of my daughters. What can you tell me that will earn a larger portion than your fair sisters? Speak.
Nothing, my lord. Nothing, my lord.
Nothing? Nothing?
Nothing, nothing.
How? Nothing will come from nothing. Speak again. What says Cordelia? Nothing will bring you nothing. Speak again.
Unhappy that I am, I cannot heave my heart. I love your majesty, according to my bond, no more and no less. I am unlucky, for I can't put my heart's emotions into words. I love your majesty, as a daughter should love her father. Yes.
How? How, Cordelia? Make your speech a little. What's this, Cordelia? Fix your speech a little, or you may damage your future.
Good, my lord. You have begot me, bred me, loved me. Back as I right fit, obey you, love you, and most honor you.
So young and so untender, so young and so heartless.
So and true, so young, my lord, and honest.
Now go away!
My dear blind Lear, how blind you were not to recognize the true and real love of your third daughter. You lost your kingdom, mind, and peace because you believed in the flattered tongues of your two daughters.
He didn't have someday, little tiny wind, hail with hope, the wind and the rain, rains must make content with his fortune's feed. For the rain he reigns every day. Rains must make content with his fortune's feed. For the rain he reigns every day. Rains must make content with his fortune's feed. For the rain he reigns every day. Rains must make content with his fortune's feet. For the rain he reigns every
In the modern adaptation of King Lear, Shakespeare's classic tale of power, madness, and betrayal is converted into a modern tragedy of a father who almost trusts the fake hoes of his two daughters and their two husbands, who are planning to take all his inheritance to enlarge their business enterprise. Unlike the youngest daughter, Cordelia, whose love is true and simple,
Alright fam, we're here to make some big changes. Let's call it Operation Retire and Chill. Now, somebody hand me the map. So here's the deal. We're splitting our properties into three, because three is a vibe, and I'm ready to pass the torch to the younger generations. Time to Netflix and not worry about anything, while I slowly shuffle off into the sunset. So daughters, since I'm about to give you my crown, my land, and all the stress that comes with it, I need to know which one of you loves me the most. You know, so I could decide on who gets the most epic piece of pie. So Gondrel, my number one, hit me with it.
Dad, I love you more than all the likes on Instagram, more than my favorite Netflix shows, and way more than my... You're basically the Wi-Fi to my soul. Can't live without. My love for you is so huge, even she would be jealous.
Supposed to say, love him and that's it?
Alright Gondrel, you see this big chunk of land in Sofia? It's all yours. And now, my number two, Regan. What's good?
Dad, I'm basically gonna roll 2.0 upgraded and better. I love you so much, it's like I'm binge watching your life on repeat. Honestly, if loving you was a job, I'd be the CEO. I can create a campaign to show the world how great of a father you are. It will go viral, my followers would like it. Your love is the only thing I need. Everything else is just like whatever.
Now it's Cordelia's turn to pretend she's not the only one here with a grip on reality. At least I know my love isn't just for show.
Alright Regan, you see this big chunk of land in Sofia? It's all yours. And now, my dear sweet Cordelia, youngest and definitely not least, let's hear how much you love your old man.
Honestly, Dad, nothing. Yep, nothing.
Wait, what? Nothing?
That's right, nothing.
Girl, you know nothing brings you nothing. Try again.
Look, Dad, I'm not great in this whole heart in my sleeve thing. I love you, I really do. But I'm not going to turn it in some sappy rom-com. I love you. She should love her father. No more, no less.
That's all you have to say? You might have to rethink that before I wreck your entire future.
Dad, you raised me, taught me, and loved me. I owe you respect, love, and honor. But let's get real. Why are all my sisters married? If love is supposedly for you, when I find my future hubby, he's getting half of my love. And I'm not going to pretend like I'm married to you like they do.
And you really mean that?
Totally. Love isn't just about career advantages and public displays. It's about being there for each other. I care for you, always.
That's all you have to say? So young and so ungrateful.
So young, Dad, and just keeping it 100. You love. I don't want anything from you except for you to be happy.
Oh, poor Cordelia.
So, congratulations guys, we got what we wanted.
We couldn't have dreamt of better areas of Amman.
How sweet the old man is. He believed all our lies.
Exactly. Nothing to China. Start our new business as soon as possible.
First things first, let's get rid of the old man.
Yup, let's go to the retirement place we talked about without delay.
I can't believe how blind I was. You played your part so well. The land, the money, was it all that mattered to you?
You're just a stumbling old man. Lear, love is just a weakness when there are fortunes at stake.
You taught us to seize opportunities.
I never taught you to be so heartless. I would have given you my life, but now I see your true faces.
Father, wait. Father, I will stand by your side no matter what.
Forgive me, my dear Cordelia. Yours is the only true love.
Times change, but human issues mainly remain the same. So I'm proud of you, dear Lear, that you learned your lesson.
Shakespeare's Macbeth is a gripping tragedy that shows the destructive effects of unchecked ambition and the moral consequences of power. Set in Scotland, the play follows the rise and fall of Macbeth, a brave general whose encounter with the witches ignites a fierce desire for the throne. Encouraged by his wife, Macbeth kills King Duncan and falls into a cycle of of guilt and further bloodshed. The play explores themes of power, ambition, and guilt, which make it one of most Shakespeare's haunting works.
No, 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 not again. Not those witches. Not my Macbeth. Those witches, I dreamt of them a lot.
Look, the witches of Macbeth are here, setting their magic pots.
When shall we meet again?
In thunder, lightning, or in rain.
When the hurly-burly's done, when the battle's lost and won. Greetings, Macbeth, Lord of Kodar.
That like a herd of deer, you stare upon me?
All hail, Macbeth, hail, King hereafter.
All hail Macbeth, hail, King of Scotland.
All hail, Macbeth, hail, King of Bangkok.
What is the strange sight?
These weird sisters, in their prophetic fury, told me I should be a king.
And what of me?
Thou shalt be kings, thou shalt be none.
Hail, hail!
Farewell, Macbeth, farewell, Bangkok.
you ready? Remember, the prophecy tells you should be a king.
I don't know. It's wrong.
You're a coward if you don't do this. Remember the witch's prophecy.
But I can't.
You're a man, aren't you? Do it yourself.
Okay, let's do it.
What a long day in the kingdom. I better go to sleep.
Sleep no more.
Duet.
Macbeth is murder sleep.
Duet.
Sleep.
Duet! Now it's done. Let's make it like somebody else had did it.
And now, I am Macbeth, the King of Scotland.
My God, people are blind in times for struggle for power and glory. Beware, do not plot things you can regret. The power of revenge will die down, but the guilt inside of you will torture you all your life. Don't tell me this plotting and this conspiracy it's in modern times.
A lot, my dear sir. A lot, as you can see now.
Following their ambition to control the world, people nowadays exceeded the limits of human values.
King of promise, hail Macbeth. King of Gondor, hail Macbeth. King hereafter, hail, hail, hail. Fair, fair's foul, foul, foul's fair. Hover through the fog and filthy air. When shall we for meet again? In thunder or in rain, when the hurly-burly's done, twisted alive in the plastic thief. Hail Macbeth, King of promise, hail Macbeth, King of Gondor, hail Macbeth, King hereafter, hail, hail, hail. Fair, fair's foul, foul, foul's fair. Hover through the fog and filthy air. When shall we for meet again? In thunder or in rain? When the hurly-burly's gone, twisted alive in the plastic heap.
In a modern adaptation of Macbeth, Shakespeare's tale of ambition, murder, and moral decay is transported into a modern world of political power or corporate intrigue. This version reimagines Macbeth as a rising politician who becomes consumed by the desire for power. Driven by ambition and manipulation from his equally ambitious partners, he takes drastic and violent measures to secure his position.
Macbeth, this is it. We've been discussing this for weeks. You need to make a move.
I don't know, honey. This whole assassinate of the king feels outdated. And you know, I'm not too much into drama.
We've updated the prophecy for the 21st century. It's all about networking, brand visibility, and strategic eliminations now.
Exactly. In modern times, it's all about disruption. Think of it like a business pivot.
Macbeth, this is your chance to elevate your career. You want that promotion, don't you?
Promotion? I thought the goal was to become a parliament member, to have fancy cars, and to let people open the doors for me. But what's the next step after that?
Plus, there's the prestige of becoming a parliament member. Think of all the influencer partnerships you could secure.
What about the ethics?
Ethics? We've got a new ethics policy. It's called The Ends Justify the Means 2.0, VEC 2024.
Darling, you've already been eyeing the crown. Don't you want to be the one in charge, making all the big decisions?
What if it backfires?
There's a crisis management plan included. We'll help you draft a statement, and we've got a PR team ready to spin it. And if it gets really messy, we still have a backup plan involving a remote island and a new identity.
Macbeth, think of all the networking opportunities. Just imagine the galas and the media coverage. This could be your moment.
Okay, I'm in. Let's draft that proposal. But what's the deadline?
Fantastic. We'll get started on the press release and security arrangements.
Welcome to the modern monarchy, Mahmoud Beg, the modern Macbeth.
Let's get this show on the road.
The path to power is clear. Seize it, and the world will bow.
Your reign is but a fleeting shadow. End it, and the power is yours. Fortune favors the bold. Your destiny awaits. Take the step.
Oh, with our modern twist, there's a chance, a chance.
Amen.
No witches anymore. No mysterious plots. Now let us see how Shakespeare's characters can converse all together in one modern setting.
Oh, that's interesting. You mean how to talk to Rosalind and Touchstone from As You Like It and with the viola and the clown festa from the 12th night?
Yes, they will converse all together in the cafe and desert.
That is the question. Whether this nobler in the mind to suffer, the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, to take arms against a sea of troubles, and by opposing, end them. To die, to sleep no more, and by a sleep, to say we end the heartache, and the thousand natural shocks that flesh is here to. To drink or not to drink. Ah, such existential dilemmas. Is this coffee merely a distraction from the bitter realities of life?
Come now, Hamlet. Don't overthink it. Just enjoy the coffee. It's a fine brew. It's better than a melancholy sweet.
Sometimes it's the simple pleasures, like a perfectly toasted marshmallow, that help put things into perspective.
Wow, look at all these options. Knafe, shawarma, falafel. So many delightful choices. It's like being in the forest of Arden, but with less rain and more deliciousness.
When that I was a tiny bird, I ate all that was sweet and hard. Here, let's have some music to go with our feast. A merry tune makes everything taste better.
But what if one chooses the wrong food? What if the shawarma is not as savory as anticipated? What if...
Hamlet, if you keep worrying about the what ifs, you'll miss out on the fun. Life's too short for such brooding. Look, I've got us some falafel. Try it. It's delicious.
About the choices, just go for a little bit of everything. That way, you can't possibly be wrong.
Yes, and remember, dear Hamlet, sometimes the best choices are the ones made in the moment. Without overthinking, life is like this menu, full of surprises.
A bit of kanafa here, a bite of shawarma there. Music and food go hand in hand, just like comedy and tragedy.
Perhaps you are right. Even in the small things, like enjoying a meal, there is wisdom to be found.
And with this juggled fruit, I toast your newfound acceptance of life's simple pleasures.
To good friends, good food, and a little bit of joy in every bite and sip. and to embracing life with a hearty appetite and an open heart.
To the merriment of the moment and the laughter we share.
At first I was afraid, I was petrified. Kept thinking I could never live without you by my side. But then I spent so many nights thinking how you did me wrong, and I grew strong. I learned how to get along, and so you're back from outer space. I just walked in to find you here with that sad look upon your face. Should have changed that stupid lock. Should have made you leave your keys. If I had known for just 1 second you'd be back to bother me. Go on now, go. Walk out the door. Just turn around now, 'cause you're not welcome anymore. Weren't you the one who tried to hurt me with goodbye? Just gotta crumble. Do you think I'll lay down and die? Oh no, not I. I will survive. Oh, as long as I know how to love, I know I'll stay alive. I've got all my life to live, and I've got all my love to give, and I'll survive. I will survive. Hey. Only the Lord could give me strength not to fall apart. Then watch I hard to mend the pieces of my broken heart. And I spent oh so many nights just feeling sorry for myself. I used to cry, but now I hold my head up high and you see me, somebody new. I'm not that chained up little person still in love with you. And so you felt like dropping in and just expect me to be free. Well, now I'm saving all my loving for someone who's loving me. Go on now, go. Walk out the door. Just turn around now, 'cause you're not welcome anymore. Weren't you the one who tried to hurt me with goodbye? Do you think I'd crumble? Do you think I'll lay down and die? Oh no, not I. I will survive. Oh, as long as I know how to love, I know I'll stay alive. I've got all my life to live, and I've got all my love to give, and I'll survive. I will survive. I will survive.
Wow, look at the stars. You can see the constellations so clearly here. What do you all think?
The stars, they remind me of the vast uncertainties of life. Even in the desert, one cannot escape the endless questions that haunt the soul.
Or perhaps the stars are just a grand spectacle to marvel at. Why not enjoy life like I enjoy this drum?
Agreed, sometimes it's the simple pleasures, like a perfectly twisted marshmallow, that help put things into perspective.
Stars above and songs below, joy and laughter as the night. Let's make a song about our desert adventure.
Yes, let's. We can reach and learn about their experience. It will be a collective ode to the desert.
Very well, I shall start. In the vastness of the desert, where shadows dance and thoughts do wander.
Unite our hearts and spirits.
Under the endless sky, where we share our simple joys and roasted treats.
Songs and laughter fill the night as the desert's beauty shines so bright.
Together we find solace here, in the stand of sand and stars so clear.
I must admit, this desert adventure has given me a new perspective. Sometimes it's the shared moments and simple joys that bring clarity.
And sometimes the best way to find the answer is to enjoy the present moment. Look at us now, sharing laughter and music in this beautiful desert.
And if you ever feel lost again, remember this night and the friends who shared it with us. Here's to the desert and finding light in the midst of darkness.
To friendship, adventure, and endless joy of being together.
Thus conscience doth make cowards of us all, and thus the native hue of resolution is thicklied over with the pale cast of thought, and enterprise of great pith and moment. With this regard, their currents turn hoary, and lose the name of action.
Wrote and in ink and blood, now breathe anew in this strange world of screens, where human heart and mind, now in digital form, still dance to themes my quill did so long compose. The follies, passions, and struggles of the soul have traveled time and space so wide, yet they still echo in the hearts of men. And in every age, the human plight persists. Ambition, love, betrayal, and the quest to find meaning in this world that often seems void. To see my work still speak to so many hearts and minds is to behold the timeless truth of human nature's tale. For what is life but a stage, both grand and grim, where players act their parts in shifting scenes? Thus, I find my plays are not mere relics, but living truths that breathe within the now. For in the end, we are but players all, and every age will find its own reflection in the mirror of our shared humanity.
All the world is a stage, and we, grade 8, 9, 10 students and supervisors are simply players and performers in front of your eyes. Thank you for attending this show. I would like to invite our principal, Father Rashid, to speak.
شكرا مس مريانا. الله يسعد صباحكم الحلو. صباح الخير طلاب الصفوف من السابع ثامن تاسع عاشر، أولياء الأمور أهلا وسهلا فيكم. ومعكم كمان بحب رحب في أبونا طوني شكري الوكيل العام للحراسة، برادر برينس، الإداريين وكل الضيوف الموجودين معنا. مس مريانا تفضلي. هذا النهار أحبائي الطلبة، هاليوم هذا مميز. الاكتيفيتيز بهالفترة هاي من أول السنة لغاية الآن مستمرة على هذا الستيج، موجودة خلال كل العام الدراسي، وبفترات بتكون أكثر كمان من فترات تانية. الإنجليش داي له مكانة كتير كبيرة عنا في الكلية، وهو واحد من الأنشطة اللي الإدارة ما بتتدخل فيهم أبداً نهائياً، لا من خلال أستاذ الدراما أو أساتذة الدراما الآخرين الموجودين في الكلية. هذا النشاط مثل يوم اللغة العربية متروكين للطلاب لكل على فكرة وين موجودين الطلبة؟ هدول في قسم والتانيين موجودين ورا يمكن. أوكي، إذا موجودين الطلاب مستمرة بحب يجوا كمان بليز، بحب يسمعوني. إذن اطلعوا بنتي، تفضلوا لفوق. مس أوكسانا ثانك يو. خلي يدخلوا كل الطلبة حبيبي، تفضلوا. بحب تجوا لهون لأن بدي أشكركم من كل قلبي، وبحب كمان زملائكم يشوفوكم الكل. أستاذ موسى لو سمحتوا. أوكي شكرا لكم. بحب تسمعوني؟ إذن أحبائي الطلبة، هذا النشاط لأولياء الأمور كمان متروك لمهارات الطلاب ولمعلماتهم كمان، ولكل جهاز الإشراف من المعلمات بشكل خاص مس مريانا أيضا فلاديمير. ما هو الهدف من هذا النشاط؟ الهدف هو ليس فقط اللغة. اللغة رائعة، الحوارات كتير حلوة، وهالسنة انتو جسدتوا شكسبير هو أبو اللغة الإنجليزية. بشكركم كتير على هالحوارات الرائعة، على التمكن من اللغوي من اللغة، على الأغاني، على الرقصات، على الدراما اللي هي كلياتها من إبداعاتكم. أنا بحكي لكم أبدعتوا. إيش الهدف من من النهار؟ اللغة ابني، اللغة عمالكم تتعلموها بالصف صح ولا لا؟ ولكن على المسرح بالأنشطة اللي بتشاركوا فيها تتعلموا أشياء فقط بالمشاركة بهالأنشطة هذه بتتعلموها، اللي هي إضافة لشخصياتكم كمان. من شان هيك برنامج الأنشطة الموجود بالكلية هو لإلكم كلياتكم. بحب شوفكم. أول شيء بتتذكروا كانت الأعداد كتير قليلة، بعدين قسمنا كتير الفرق لحتى ما يكون العدد اللي بيشاركوا أكثر من 100 مثل ما كان بالزمانات مس مريانا، من شأن كل نشاط ينعطى حقه. بتمنى شوفكم كلياتكم ابني بناتنا كلياتكم على هذا الستيج أو بالأنشطة اللي بتنعمل أيضا مثل ما بتعرفوا في مرافق أخرى بالكلية مثل قاعة القديس أنطونيوس أو بالساحة. هيك لازم تقتنعوا 100% إنه النشاط هو هذا بخص قدراتكم، مواهبكم، كل إشي حلو موجود فيكم يمكن أنتم ما بتعرفوه. مشان هيك النشاط هو لحتى يفتح ويقوم شخصياتكم أكثر. الكتاب لحاله ما بيعلمنا كل شيء، ولكن الكتاب، الصف، الامتحانات، الأنشطة، الرياضة، بكل أنواع النشاط اللي بتقوم فيها الكلية، صداقاتكم مع بعضكم البعض، رفقتكم، زمالتكم لبعضكم البعض، علاقتكم مع بعضكم البعض، مع معلمينكم، مع معلماتكم، هذا اللي بيقوم شخصياتكم الحلوة اللي طالب تراسنطة دائما معروف فيها بالجامعة وين ما راح. فإذا بشجعكم كتير على هاي الأنشطة. اللغة مش بس مشان نحفظ ابني ونقدم امتحان. اللغة هي كنز، هي فكر، هي تجسيد لكل إحساس الإنسان وفكره ومنطقه وذهنيته وتقاليده وعاداته وأخلاقه وإيمانه. من شان هيك يوم اللغة الإنجليزية هو اللي بيخلينا ننفتح أكثر لعالم آخر. هذا العالم حلو، عالم اللغة الإنجليزية، عالم اللغة الفرنسية، عالم اللغة العربية، عالم اللغة التشاينيز والرشن وكل هاي الأمور، لأن هناك نحن بنكتشف ناس تانيين، تقاليد حلوة، رقصات، فولكلور، بنكتشف عالم آخر. ولكن هون بدي أوصيكم شغلة مهمة. نحن دائما متعودين لما بدنا نهتم في إشي بخص إنجلاند أو الستيتس منروح مناخد دائما الجوانب اللي هي مش كتير مفيدة لإلنا. ولكن نحن بدنا نعرف هالشعوب عندهم إشي كتير حلو، هن ساهموا في تطوير العالم في كل جوانبه. لذلك بتمنى أنه دائما كل لغة نحن منروح ومنبحث فيها ومندرسها في أدبها، في الشعر، في القصائد، في حواراتها، بفكرها، بمنطقها، نتعلم منها. نتعلم منها التفكير، نتعلم الفلسفة، يمكن نتعلم علوم أخرى. ولكن أهم إشي اللغة بتقربنا من بعضنا البعض. هذا هو المهم. لازم تكون اللغة جسر، بريدج بيننا وبين كل البشر، لأن الإنسان خلق لحتى يعيش بسلام، يعيش حلو على هالأرض، يعيش مبسوط، يعيش في أخوة، ما يعيش دائما بحرب وبنزاع وبقتل مثل ما بيصير بغزة، بلبنان وبسوريا وبأوكرانيا وإلى آخره. فإذا أبنائي بشكركم، برجع بجدد شكري لكم. مس مريانا أنت وكل المعلمات الموجودات هي قدامي موجودين، شكرا كثير لكم. مس أستاذ محمد تفضل الكشافي، أستاذ موسى، مس منار، بشكركم. قربوا، لازم الكل يشوف جهودكم. أستاذ يوسف شكرا كثير على العزف، الصوت والإضاءة، الساوند واللايت سيستم، أستاذ فاروق، أستاذ رياض، أستاذ جاد. يعني بتمنى الاسيستنت كمان الموجودين، بتمنى بديش اذكر كل الاسماء مشان ما انسى حد، بس انتم كلياتكم بقلبي بقدم لكم احترامي وتقديري ومحبتي للجهد اللي قمتوا فيه. شكرا كثير، ربنا يبارككم، وبتمنى دائما شوفكم فوق، لأن طلاب وطالبات تراسنطة دائما فوق. عبيتوا المسرح اليوم بجمال النشاط اللي عملتوه، بتمنى هالجمال هذا يظهر دائما أكثر بشخصياتكم، بأخلاقكم، بإيمانكم، وبعلمكم، وبإيش كمان شغلي، بالمعدل كمان تبعكم كلياتكم. شكرا كثير، عقبال كل سنة. بشكركم جميعا طلاب وطالبات تراسنطة، انتم أجمل طلاب المدارس كلياتها، عقبال كل سنة. أستاذ عادل شكرا كثير لإلك، لأن أنت كمان رئيس القسم اللي الطلاب كمان هن أدوا هذا النهار. شكرا على تعاونك أنت وكل المعلمين والمعلمات اللي ساهموا بشكل غير مباشر أيضا في هذا النهار. ربنا يبارككم جميعا وعقبال كل سنة.
خالد نجيب